Hi Pauline, Dan Profilo, Kennedy Roofing. Thank you again for allowing us to take a look at your complex. What I did is I put together a little website for you so that you can have the information at your fingertips when needed. There's going to be video of the roof. There'll be some explanation by me of what we do. And also, of course, there's going to be some pictures and some literature that could help you in your decision-making process. I hope this site is helpful, and thank you again for giving me your consideration. I will be speaking to you more in depth after the bid is done, and if you have any questions or concerns or ideas prior to that date, that's great. It'll be about 2 weeks. So thank you very much, and again, I hope this...
I'm on the far north side of the complex at one of the buildings on the back side. What we have here is some basic things that happen when a roof starts getting dry. You start getting splitting, cracking, checking of the wood. What you're seeing here are staples getting loose on the ridge. If you notice on the north side or the side not facing the sun, you're going to be getting a lot more moss and green. A lot of good wood, but it's getting mossy, it's holding on to moisture. There's some issues with the moisture on this side that I'll go over in a minute. And this side is where the sun's hitting it. And as you can see, a lot less moss. And you have the last guy that did the work did what we call improper shimming. What you're seeing here is a very cracked, split piece of wood that should have been replaced, completely replaced. And instead, they put a temporary shim in and then face nailed a nail here, which isn't good because then a split comes off that nail. The proper way of doing it is using an aluminum piece of flat metal, and it slides in there, but you would never want to shim a piece that is that bad. You replace it. You only use shims in small cracks. Okay. Here's another temporary shim using a nail again here. Not a good idea. You want to use, again, metal if you're going to use a shim. Most of these our company would replace rather than just put a shim in. One of the effects that the sun has on wood is in a vulnerable spot called a keyway. What a keyway is a space right here. And the shake that starts off relatively thick at the ends gets thinner as it makes its way up into the next course. Well, that area is very vulnerable. What we're seeing here is an exposed tar paper, felt. That piece would need to be replaced. We take that entire piece out and put a new shake in its place, making sure that this kind of thing doesn't get worse. If the felt paper is dry and brittle, we'll replace the paper. You want to do a proper repair so that you get the maximum life out of the repair, and we can give you a nice long warranty. Again, here's a ridge cap that's pulling away, completely loose. The last time that this roof was done, none of the ridge was tightened down. The ridge should be tightened down so this kind of thing doesn't keep happening throughout the rest of the roof. Here's an accumulation of moss and algae, again getting pretty deep into the wood here, and that will definitely cause some problems with the shake if it's not addressed. At this point it's not that severe, but you are starting to get some softening of the ends. If you look at this right here, like right in here, you're getting some softening at the bottom and at the end.